In a significant moment of spiritual and cultural exchange, the sacred relics of Lord Buddha have reached Bhutan for an 11-day public exposition as part of the Global Peace Prayer Festival. A delegation led by Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment Virendra Kumar carried the relics on an Indian Air Force aircraft from New Delhi to Bhutan's capital Thimphu. The relics enshrined at the National Museum in New Delhi will be placed for public viewing at the Kyunre Hall of Tashijazong, one of Bhutan's most revered monastic and administrative centers. The exposition, being held from 8th to the 18th of November, coincides with the 70th birth anniversary of Bhutan's fourth king, Jigme Singye Wangchuk. Bhutan's Prime Minister Shering Tobgay expressed gratitude to the Government of India and Prime Minister Modi for facilitating the visit, calling it a gesture of deep friendship and shared spiritual heritage. This marks the second visit of the sacred relics to Bhutan, the first being in 2011 during the royal wedding celebrations of King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuk. And my colleague Shubhendu Ghosh joins us from Thimphu for more. Shubhendu, the visit of the Prime Minister coincides with the exposition of the sacred Piprava relics of Lord Buddha from India. Tell us more.
Hello Ramesh, from Thimphu. Well, the Piprava relics, sacred Buddhist relics, are some of the most venerated relics that are there, which talk about the legacy of Lord Buddha. They really date back centuries ago. They are remains of Lord Buddha, which were excavated from the ancient town of Kapilavastu. This is in Uttar Pradesh, near borders with Nepal, and in many ways these are considered to be the most special and relics of Lord Buddha. So in that sense, their presence here in Bhutan, in Thimphu, at a time when Global Peace Prayer Festival is underway in Bhutan, which is an organization which is organized to bring together leading Buddhist thought leaders, peace advocates, to take forward the message of Buddhism, to take forward the message of peace. In that context, having these relics from India here in Thimphu for a public exposition also gives an opportunity to the followers to experience, as it were, the physical presence of Lord Buddha, the spiritual leader. So very, very special moment for all Buddhists and people in Bhutan. They've expressed great gratitude to India for doing this, and it also talks about the kind of relationship that the two countries share, civilizational ties, Buddhist heritage, and now evolving into a very modern development partnership.
Minister's visit to Shubhendu, how would you describe the bilateral ties between India and Bhutan as they exist today, the state of play in their ties?
India and Bhutan ties are characterized by deep understanding and friendship, and most importantly, having respect for each other's interests, whether they're economic or strategic. If we look at some of the projects that Prime Minister would be inaugurating when he arrives here in Thimphu, one is the about 1020 megawatt P2 hydro power project. Now, hydropower has been a cornerstone of India-Bhutan development partnership. Bhutan is considered a strong pillar of India's neighborhood first policy, which is demonstrated through the development partnership the two countries have. Now, why I'm calling hydro power project a cornerstone is that it is really at the bedrock of the kind of development partnership that the two countries have fostered. India funds and helps develop mega hydrocarbon projects here in hydropower projects, here in Bhutan, which has that kind of a landscape. In return, Bhutan being a small country, it does not consume all the electricity it produces, so it sends it back to India, and it's one of the major source of revenues for this Himalayan kingdom. So in that sense, that partnership in this sustainable mode of energy creation is a hallmark of the relationship. Their economic ties have also grown from strength to strength. From 2014, if you look at the trade ties, they have nearly tripled. They today stand at over $1.7 billion, the trade volume between Bhutan and India. Ramesh, so in that sense, Prime Minister's visit is greatly expected to take forward this very close bilateral friendship with Bhutan, and people-to-people friendship, cultural ties between the two countries are also going to be in focus.
Right. Thank you for now, Shubhendu. We'll keep coming back to you for more as we go along. Appreciate it.